Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today we are going to be talking on how I make this shirt gown you are watching on the screen right now. This is a shirt gown with a bell sleeve and that manipulation at the front. Can you see that? And also it's a single collar. I use single collar. This shirt you can wear it anyhow you want. You can see the first video that the rope in the front is a little bit tight while the back one is a little bit small. So this is the fabric we're using. We are using duchess, but this type of duchess is a little bit hard. It's not soft duchess. So this is the measurement we are working with. We are working with a length of 37, chest measurement of 35, waist measurement of 28, and our half length and the hip. Okay. So this is everything that we're going to be doing right now. So let's get back to work. I already folded the cloth in bias. Can you see that? I already folded. This is single flare. It's a flare free shirt gown. If today is your first time of watching my YouTube channel, please don't forget to subscribe and don't forget to click on the notification button so that you'll be notified whenever I posted a video. And don't forget to like this tutorial. Just click on the like button. So we said the length we are working with is the length of 37, right? Plus 1 inch sewing allowance at the down part, the one we are folding, and 1 inch sewing allowance. So we are going to cut 39. I'll be cutting 39 for the length. I'll be cutting 39. After sewing everything will be 37. So let's take out the measurements we would need. The first thing you are going to do is to rule the upper part. You can see that I rule it not straight. You're not going to rule it straight. Can you see that? So this is 9.5. We said the shoulder measurement is 15. 15 plus 15 divided by 2 will give us 7.5 plus half inch sewing allowance. So we have 16, which is 8. So that is what I tick there. So the same thing I tick there, I'm going to tick it here as well. I'll tick 8. This is 8. Can you see that? So I'm going to tick exactly at the down part as well. Can you see that? So we are going to roll it out. I'm going to roll it out. Then we are going to use our hammer to shape out our hammer cuts as well. Can you see that? So this place, this is half inch and quarter. Half inch and quarter. So let's move to the neckline. For the neckline, I'll be using 2.5 for the wideness, and the depth is by 1. 2.5 by 1 inches. Can you see that? .5 by 1 inches. After doing that, can you see that? The next thing we are going to do now is to chalk out our shoulder slant, and our shoulder slant is 1 inches. So we are going to rule that out as well. Can you see that? So this is what we have. The next thing we are going to do now is to measure our bust measurements. And we said our bust measurement is 35. And 35 divided by 4 will give us 8.5 1/4. Can you see that? 8.5 1/4 plus our 2-inch sewing allowance. So what we have here is exactly what we need. So the next thing we are going to do now is just to measure the down parts. We are going to measure out the down parts. So the next thing I'm going to do is to take out the normal body measurements. I'll take that out. So we are going to cut it out. Can you see that? We will cut it out. After cutting it out, the next thing we are going to do is to place this white one, as in this is the back bodies. We will now place it on the fabric. We are going to fold the front as well. So this is the front, this is the back bodies. Sorry for that. This is the back of the clothes. This is the back, and this is what we have. Can you see that? This is what we have. After this, we are going to place it, like I said earlier, we are going to place it on the, I'm going to fold another one and place this back on the front that we are going to cut right now. You place your back fabric on the material and add your 2 inches. Add your 2 inches to it. This 2 inches is for the, we are going to add 2 inches to the front bodies. That 2 inches we are adding is for the lapping in the front, the place we are going to put our button. That's the 2 inches we are going to add. So we are going to cut it out as well. So this is it after cutting it together. So the next thing we are going to do now is to cut out the front neckline. So we are going to use 3 inches for the front neckline. I'm going to measure 3 inches. Can you see that? I'll measure 3 inches. 3 inches to this place, then I'll cut it out. So exactly where I cut the back also, then I'll cut it out. This is for the front bodies, don't forget. And the next thing you're going to do now is to cut the front into 2 pieces, because the front is supposed to be separate. So we are going to cut it out just as shown. Can you see that? So this is what we have. If you are yet to subscribe to my YouTube channel, please don't forget to do that. And don't forget to like this video. Just give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much for that. The next thing we are now going to do is our dart manipulation. So for the dart manipulation, we are going to start it from 11. Can you see that? 11 to 23. So I'm going to measure. This is the 2 inches we said we are folding. So I'm going to measure the dart that I'm taking, which is 4 inches. So I'm going to, the 2 inches that we're going to fold, I'll leave it. Then I'll measure the 4 inches that I want to take for the darts. That is our 4 inches that I want to use. Do you understand this, place? The 2 inches we added to the front bodies is what I first remove before I measure my normal darts, which is 4 inches. I'm using 4 inches for that. So can you see that this is 4 inches? So I have 4 inches. The next thing I'm going to do now is to cut it. I'm going to cut it. I'll be cutting it out. This is where we are putting this is where we are manipulating. This is where we are fixing the loop. This is where we are fixing the rope that we're going to tie. So we are going to cut that out. I'm going to cut it now. I'll cut it together. Can you see that? I just cut it. So this is what we have. So I'll be showing you how I'm going to fix it in the sewing section. By the time I start sewing it, I'm going to show you how I fix this. So now I'm going to cut the collar right now. So for the collar, the collar is 16th. The collar is 16. The collar is 16. The neckline, everything from up to the back, everything is 16. But here I cut 18. The reason why I cut 18 is that I cut 18 because I've not chalked it. I've not cut it. I've not cut the shape that I needed. So I just have to add to it so that to not short at the end of the thing. So this is what I have. Here is what I have. So in case if you don't know how to cut a collar, this is a single collar. You can just pay a very close attention to this video. This is very, very simple. The simplest way. What I cut is this, and this is the length is, like I said earlier, I said I'm doing, the neck is 16, right? By the time I'll cut it now, I chalk 17. The reason why I chalk 17 is that by the time I sew it, so that the thing will not short. So that's why I chalk 17. The next thing I did is to do my shaping. I just did my shaping. Can you see that? I just do my shaping. This is what I have. The next thing I'm going to do is to gum stay on this. So I'll take it to gum my stay. After gumming the stay, I'm going to show you. So the next thing we are going to cut now is the sleeve. And we said the sleeve is a bell sleeve. The bell sleeve is very simple. Just fold your fabric as shown. Can you see it? Not straight. Just fold it like this. After folding, you can measure your circumference of the circumference of your armhole. You can measure it. You understand? And the sleeve, the length we are working with is the length of 22 plus my 1 inch sewing allowance. From my 1 inch folding, I'm going to be folding the down part, just tiny fold. So I already had that to it. So first thing I'm doing is to cut it out before I now do my shaping. This is what we have. So now I'm going to do the shaping. Measure 5.5. So I'm going to cut this in 2 places. I'll be cutting it in 2 places. And this one that you are seeing right now is the loop, the rope that I use for our manipulating at the waist line. So I'll be showing you how I do everything one after the other in our sewing tutorial by the time we start to sew it. So thank you so much for watching my YouTube channel. If today is your first time of watching my YouTube channel, please don't forget to subscribe and don't forget to click on the notification button so that you'll be notified whenever I post the video. Thank you so much for watching my YouTube channel. Bye. I love you.